Hello truckers, welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are in Boise, Idaho, and we're starting this morning a little bit earlier. We need to get to our destination, and it's kind of a tight squeeze, so we're leaving a little bit earlier this morning. It is 4 a.m., not 6 a.m., so that means we'll get done at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And there is a lot of traffic in Boise. Sorry, dude. A lot of traffic here this morning in Boise at 4 a.m. apparently. Because we need to get this load delivered by 9:30 in the morning up in Grangeville. And it's going to take me apparently 4 hours to get there. So that's why we're starting early. Yeah, early enough? I hope so. We'll find out as we go along here. But we'll get to see the sunrise. Wait, do I need to be... Oh, this is one of those tricky intersections that I am not really familiar with, and I think I need to be actually in that lane over there. Am I actually in a turning lane or not? I don't think so. I'm going to sneak over here, but not cross the line. Just get myself in this line here, because when this light does turn green again, I don't want to go over the other line because that line will be red, and I'll probably get a ticket for going through a red light. Not a good way to start the morning now, is it? So it's saying we'll get there at 8, and we got to be there by 9:30. So that's why we're starting 2 hours ahead. I was either going to have to really max out the speed everywhere I went, or just arrive late. So... this is what we gotta do sometimes. Went to bed at 6 p.m. last night. And you still give me a red light violation. Alright, well, so be it. Wide trailer, so I gotta give myself some room on the inside, which I think we did. Kind of cruel to give me a red light violation there. I thought I crossed over to the correct lane soon enough, but oh well. So I'm still getting some drivers when I woke up this morning. Of course, it's scrolling through like always. I was seeing some drivers coming back without a load apparently still. Hopefully that gets cleared away pretty darn soon, because we do need about $180,000 to get ourselves a brand new truck, and that would be kind of nice to have, because that means a new truck for us, and also that means we get ourselves another driver, which means, well, we'll start making more money. Kind of reminds me of driving back when we had the winter mod going, right? Dark when we started. No Jake breaks between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. That's what they say. Maybe it's actually 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. I really don't know. I guess it depends on the jurisdiction that you're in. And of course, once we drop off this load, it's just a matter of let's see what they have to offer, and that's the direction we're going. So I do get asked, and this was asked at the last episode in the comments, about maybe adding more maps. Honestly, I'm kind of happy where we're at with the amount of area we get to cover. I mean, every time I think of areas we haven't been to in a while, I try to get there, then other things, appear, like new states get appeared on them for coast to coast, not coast to coast, sorry, but through SES. But I would like to try to go from Washington down through Oregon, then down to California, basically down the coast. We haven't really done that in a while. So it'd be good to maybe do that. I mean, mean, I can't remember the last time we actually were in, you know, Washington and went down the coast or up the coast. Kind of circle around. Got to be a little bit more focused when you're driving at night. But once we get to Grangeville, I'm delivering this to John Deere. That truck was hugging that yellow line quite a bit. Glad I gave him some space. Because this tanker cargo that we've hauled the last 2 trips now, these are wider trailers than the average trailer. A way station that we get to bypass. I wasn't expecting a way station around here. They're probably closed since it's only 4:45 in the morning. So we're actually getting kind of close. Actually, this might be... Yeah, this probably is the last episode before we switch over to the summer environment. Right now we're driving in the spring environment because it's spring until June 21st. Yeah. So by the time you see this, it'll be like the 18th of June. So next episode will be after June 21st, so that means summertime. So I'll have to switch over the mods. Hopefully it's been updated to the latest patch, and looks like we got ourselves a little bit of a convoy going on here. Not one that's done on purpose, but just because we got ourselves a slow vehicle up ahead. What is everyone up and driving around here at 5 o'clock in the morning? In Idaho. Maybe they're all farm hands getting up to go to the farm to start planting potatoes for the season. Trying to figure out, is that a tandem trailer leading the pack up there? This is what you get. This is what can really slow you down when you're in an area that says 55 and you're doing 25. Looks like the sun is starting to creep up over the horizon. A lot easier to see than when we started. We're just not making good headway at this moment, and there's no relief in sight for this tandem trailer, what it seems to be ahead of us, of turning a different direction, because I don't see any roads where it can turn off of. Ah, I see. We're driving through a national forest. My trailer itself is kind of hugging the yellow line, so I'm trying to stay focused on that. If another truck is coming the other direction, I'm trying to give them a little bit of room, because they're not going to give me any. I think I remember this bridge right here. I think when Idaho came out, I took a thumbnail on this bridge. Let's see, we are sitting at 165,000, and since we're buying a truck outright with no trade-in, And of course, we like to get a little bit one that's got, you know, not just the standard stuff. We like to go for the, you know, bigger chassis, sleeper truck, of course, a longer body. What's the biggest engine we can throw in here to make our life a little bit easier? A 12 or a 13 speed transmission is what I go for. And then, of course, we got to put all the gadgets in here, including Cindy. I was actually pretty amazed. I think it was when was it the International 9900i came out and we got that truck. I can't remember if it was the Mac Anthem or I think it was the International 9900i. Only because that couldn't take the mod pack that allows Cindy to sit over there. And the amount of people that said, when are you bringing Cindy back? Where's Cindy? I couldn't believe that many people wanted Cindy beside us as we drove along. But, I mean, it does add to the storyline a little bit, if you want to call it a storyline. Gives me someone to talk to. I get her involved, you know, when that... Well, of course, today it's going to be when 1 o'clock hits. She'll have to get her tablet out and find us a rest area. Yep, it was a tandem trailer and he's turning off. So usually what that means is you get get rid of one slow truck. And when you go to turn up here, another truck will turn in front of you coming from the other direction that will just slow you down as well. Even though we're leaving early this morning because we got stuck behind that slowpoke, now I'm getting there not until 8:30. Still got some breathing room, but it would be nice to pick up the pace just a little bit. Glad there's no parked cars there because I would have hit every one of them. Nice little town here, actually. I like the way they've done that over. Let's see how that thumbnail comes out. Alright, 90 miles to go. And not much traffic in front of us, except for this red little car, but it looks like he's zooming along. And of course, I'll be turning right up here. Just the way it goes. We actually got a stop sign. Okay, interesting. We'll just do a little bit of a rolling stop, as one would. So let's see if we get kind of lucky and get a job like to maybe like Seattle or something like that. Up in the Washington area, like right on the coast. Give me some room, dude. Looks like he may have. I got 2 hours to get it there. I know the customers expect it. Don't give me the music just yet. can barely hear the music. I turned that down a long time ago when I first had that happen. You can hear it in the background a little bit. I don't think the music should really come on unless your ETA is like within a, well, maybe we are within a half hour now of when they expect it, so. It's almost like putting the pressure on you, like you need to drive a little bit faster, but in the meantime, don't break any laws while you're doing it. Of course, I have to get to where we're on a state highway with a lot of turns and a wide trailer and a heavy wide trailer, 55,000 pounds. It seems like all we got coming at us is more buses and other trucks. It looks like I am catching up to another trucker than ourselves. It looks like he's kind of taking it slow. So it says scenic overlook, but there is actually no scenic view from that point for us. Interesting. Oh, we must be going uphill because it's bogging me down quite a bit. Well, not that much, but it's noticeable. Yeah, the last two loads we've done have been tankers, so I'm thinking next load, if it's, you know, available to us, try to get something different. This one here makes the truck rock back and forth quite a bit. It is 9:30, right? Yeah, 9:22. And right now we're supposed to get there right at 9 o'clock. So we're fine. We've been late before, and it wasn't that bad. I think we were late by like 20, 30 minutes, something like that. I really don't care if I don't get as many skill points or anything like that, but you know, I don't want to take that big of a hit on the cash. Looks like I've been in there for fuel before. Whole parking lot's covered in yellow, so must have stayed there a night. Or it could have been, sometimes Steam achievements will say visit every gas station or something like that. So I may have just pulled in there just because. We are basically here. So it's just a matter of what kind of a parking situation are we going to have here? All right. Where are we here? Where are we at? Oh, am I going to have to park it into the garage? Okay, that's not too bad. Get around that pole at the entryway, that'd be good. Am I backing? Where am I going? Right here. Am I backing in, pulling in? Which way do you want me? Alright, yeah, I gotta back in. I can't go around the other side. Even the door is like halfway open. We're not gonna fit into there coming in from the other way, so we have to back it on in. And I don't feel like this is gonna go well for me, because it's a wide trailer. I just don't feel good about myself here. So if you take it slow, alright, so that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Ding. I mean, not quite square, but you know what? I didn't think that was going to go well at all, and it went rather well. Calm down, steering wheel. Calm down, don't need to be shaken. I think the steering wheel got excited that we got it on the first attempt. And we made it on time, too, as well. Not too bad, not too bad. We'll go ahead and continue, of course. And let's check out the job market and see what we have here. Like I said, anywhere up to... Well, I got some towns I really haven't visited on this profile. But let's see what we got out of Grangeville. Missoula, Salem, Yakima. I think Yakima's right, like, up here somewhere? I don't know the cities that well. Okay, where's Yakima? That is going to be fun taking that load. I just realized that that's a huge load. Offer expires in 7 hours. What is today? Today is Saturday. They need it there by the end of the day. And what time is it? So I got 6 more hours on my clock. Trip time, 7 hours. I can't take that one. Won't get there. What about this one? This one's not too far. Needs to be there today. 4 hours, 58 minutes. We can get to the... We can go there. We can make that. And it's right here. It's right at John Deere. It's a Frack tank. Only weighs 8,000 pounds. It's a small one. It's paying pretty good, actually. $4.69 a mile. Well, it's the direction we want to go. I got 6 hours on my clock. It's a 5-hour drive, so we'll get done this a little bit early today. I mean, very early, if it's going the way... I mean, I'll probably get done at 2. But we did start early, but now we got to go check in. Alright, we'll grab this frack tank, please. Bring it to Union Pacific. Where are we going on the GPS? We'll spin it around and start looking for the trailer. Wait, is that the red? Okay, yep. It's right there. Kind of snug in here, but not that snug. These trailers are always kind of weird, aren't they? was ready to say, I know you're right there. We'll couple it up with the engine running, because why wouldn't you? Alright, we got it. And we got Clarence. Can I drive out this way? Is this possible? This not in front of traffic? Be a good idea? Although now I can't see that way, so that's probably not a great idea. I just get a little nervous when I'm on a road. I'm not sure if I can actually drive on it or not, because we have the barriers turned off, so we don't know what's a drivable road and what isn't until we hear thud. But usually if the GPS, if the road is on the GPS, that usually means you can drive on it. Remember, I said usually. Yes, we can drive until 3. We'll be there at 2. But it does need to be delivered by the end of the day, so I got to get there. So we need everything to go well. No detours. No missed turns. And we'll be just fine. We'll get another load done. We're up to $170,000 in the bank account, but of course, in a couple of hours, we will have that $6,000 loan payment. Sorry, that view over there threw me for a loop for a second with the bridge going over. I didn't know what I was looking at. That's why I had to look 2 or 3 times. I was like, what am I looking at over there? I was having one of those brain fart moments where you're looking at something that's so simple, yet your brain's like, I can't figure that out. I'm not sure what to make of it. Wow, what a difference going from 55,000 pounds behind you to under 10. The truck's not rocking as much on corners. I'm not really sure. It just says frack tank, right? It doesn't really say what the frack is in it. I don't know. It's frack. I would continue with the frack jokes, but I'm pretty sure you're had enough of it at this point, so I'm fracking done. So I'll be interested to see what the summer mod's going to bring next episode. Just have to make myself a note somewhere if I can remember to do that, but lately I've been forgetting a lot of things. Not really sure I know what that trucker was waiting for. He's had a couple of openings. And I want to leave, stay back a little bit to give him room to get on in. I didn't want to get too close, because I didn't want him to actually try to turn on in. And then kind of get stuck by me, and then we're sitting there looking at each other. Oh, I didn't see you behind that truck there. Sorry. That guy's going to have to go home, change his underwear. Let's see, we got a way station right ahead of us, so let's pull on in. Yeah, I figured as much. Oh, this is one's going to be on the left-hand side. All right, so what is it? Under 3 miles an hour? It's got to be. Yep, 3 miles an hour. But it's really bad for truckers. You can't really see too well coming out of there at all. Don't know who thought of that idea. Are we staying on this road? Or are we going to the right? No, looks like we're going straight through. Oh, it's only 45 through here? Was it, no, okay, that's a loan payment. I'm like, oh, what did I do? No, this is the loan payment. We're okay. Oh, this is a... Oh, we got... I'm glad I don't have the wide trailer. Only 35 through here, Peanut. You might want to slow it down. Don't need a speeding ticket. I think I want to get in the other lane. Just in case. Traffic seems to be getting kind of thick here for a Saturday. Kennewick? That's the way I'm going to pronounce it, Kennewick. And we're bringing it to a Union Pacific. All right, Kennewick, Union Pacific. I'm going to forget that in like 2 seconds, I'm sure. Must be all of my drivers are taking their day off or something. I'm just hoping they all got long deliveries, and when they get what they're getting, we're going to get a whole bunch of cash someday. There was someone that left a comment about maybe 10 episodes back. Hopefully you're caught up by now. Maybe or maybe not. They were asking, hope the series is end soon because they've been enjoying binge watching it. Well, the series is not going to end anytime soon. Have no plans on saying that's it or anything. We got a huge loan to pay off. Definitely want to achieve that at least. But who knows? Maybe once we pay off the loan, which I don't know how long that takes. I mean, I could see how many days it is to pay off the loans completely. If I don't pay extra. It could be a thing where I start over. I know there's been a lot of people asking me to do Euro Truck. So, maybe. I'm not saying yes or no, and we're talking a long ways off here, but maybe when the series gets done, maybe I'll dip back over in Euro Truck or something like that, but we'll have to see. I mean, we're talking... it's not like a month or two. I mean, we're talking, into next year easy before we get that far. Speaking of getting far, I may need to get in that left lane. So I'm going to sneak over there. I'm not sure if we're all taking a 90-degree turn up here. Yeah, so we're all not taking a 90-degree turn. Food service of America. I was going to say, why are you going so slow? But it looks like we got a drawbridge thing going on here. I'm trying to figure out, is that a tugboat going through? Can't tell if it's a tugboat or a fishing trolley. Maybe it's too big to be a tugboat. Maybe it is a fishing trolley. Feels kind of weird looking down, seeing, like, what time of day is it? It's 11 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, get that road back in place. Will you please? That'd be very helpful. Doesn't even feel like I'm hauling anything back there. Actually, what was it, 8,000 something? 8,220 pounds. And now we gotta go through town at 25 miles an hour. Oh, and you're turning. The screws. Oh, the light turned. That's what I was hoping. Donuts. Yep, did all that to try to get in front of this trucker, and I ended up behind him anyways. I remember this part as well when I was traveling around Idaho when it came out. I think I went past that point a couple times cruising around Idaho. And of course I mentioned my drivers, and now the drivers are starting to roll on in with some cash. Getting us back up to 170. I'm not getting paid too much for this. It's under 1,000, isn't it? I don't know. I'm actually getting paid 1,400 for it. What if this guy's hauling eggs? He's being very, very careful. Dude, my day is supposed to end at 3, and I was supposed to be there at 2, and now we're pushing 2:30. We're not even doing 40 and a 60. We're like doing half the speed limit here. Okay, this is kind of weird. Oh, you're going that way. Thank you. Let's get out on the road before another trucker comes along and slows me on down. Feels like I'm just traveling in a circle right now. Yeah, I don't think I've been on this road before. As I'm passing areas, the GPS is turning yellow in some areas. Yeah, might want to slow down. It's only 35 through here. Now 25. See if I can get around this tandem trailer truck before we get back down to single lanes. Are you stopping there, dude? Are you sure? No, don't. Yeah, they were thinking about coming back out just as soon as I got there. What the heck, man? I need to start getting some open space here and letting these horses loose because we're starting to get to our quitting time. So we'll be staying in Kennewick. I hope. I hope Kennewick's got a rest area somewhere. See, I'm not driving up where those trucks are. We're turning right here. Sorry, dude. I kind of cut that corner tight. I realize that. But he gave me the room. Kennewick, 80 miles. My GPS says 80 miles. I concur. Slow down just a tad here. I got one ticket today for going through a red light, kind of. Don't want to add a speeding ticket to it. Is this for another way station? Don't make me pull into this one because it's kind of not where we're going. Of course you're going to. Way station is like right ahead of me somewhere. Yep, there it is. A little itty bitty way station. Couldn't they see I was a small guy? Did you see my trailer? They didn't care. Cement mixer, what are you doing? Alright, you're all going that way, are you sure? Well, that just gives me open space. Alright, so it looks like I may be going over our driving time for the day, but not by a whole lot. I wonder how the summer mod's going to be different from the spring mod. I don't think it's going to be that much different. Probably just more, the trees will be more flush with leaves, maybe. I haven't been through here, I don't think. At least not in this profile. $18 more miles to go to Union Pacific. I remember that now. Union Pacific. That's where we're going. Just don't give me the difficult parking. I did so well backing up the first load today. Don't give me that one I got to back in that corner. I don't feel I'm up to it. All right, we got to play. We got to play a little bit of. Oh, you got to be kidding me. No, come on. I got this detours on such a low probability, and I get one. So I would have to go there, and then it adds time. I mean, not a whole lot of time, but we'll have to go that way. It's not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. I think this game just likes to troll me, is what it likes to do. It adds a half an hour to our trip right now, so it's not that bad. We've seen where it was a lot worse before. I think we had one detour is going to take us like a 6-hour trip around. Watch them have a detour at this one too, just to really... Yeah, but they don't. Okay, we're good for now. And of course, if you've been here long enough and been seeing all the episodes, there's been a time or two where we've kind of walked around the detours. But that one looked like it was pretty well blocked off. Luckily, we get a few more in-game driving hours rather than the standard 11 that we're going with. And we got until 5:45 in the evening to get this there, so that's not an issue. It looks like they still actually got it blocked off over there. So that's kind of cool that when you get out of the area and come back, it's not like it's erased. It's like a big bridge up ahead. I wasn't really looking, but I did not see a rest area right away. Alright, so this is like a big port, so it's not the parking I was dreading it that it could be. And we'll turn off the engine to decouple, then we'll have to look at our tablet here. And let's hope there's a rest area somewhere close. World map is all we need. There's not one too far. It's going to be, what, 30 minutes? It says 15 miles, 22 minutes. So that will... Actually, let me go ahead and... Alright, you still want me to loop that way? That's fine. That's not too bad. Looks like we got a couple of Frack trailers here now. I'm actually going out the wrong way, but you didn't see that. I saw the green box. I'm so used to driving up to the green box to get the job. Then I realized, yeah, we're not taking a job. Got a pink sign right there. I don't think that's rendering in well. We can see on the GPS where we're going. Don't really go through the fuel as much since we've been putting our skill points in the only thing we got left, which is save on fuel. I can pretty much go almost 2 days before I need to fuel up, but of course it's a good habit to fuel up when you're there. I do believe I got the real fuel on, meaning depending on how I shift, what we're hauling and all that fun stuff, our fuel mileage is going to vary. We don't have it as standard as to where it says so many miles per gallon. So where do I entree? We'll go this way, I suppose. And then we'll pull in. Oh, look at that. For the first time in I don't know how long, I've actually pulled in the right direction. $5 for diesel. This is kind of expensive for what we've been seeing recently. But I guess we're getting further north. Further away from the places where they make the fuel. And rest area is over here-ish. I hear you, buddy. We're here. And I think anywhere here would be fine. I'll take the one by the light post, but not that close to light post. I don't want the birds crapping on my truck over the night and day. But there we go. Yeah, there we go. Nice way to rest right there. 4 o'clock, so yeah, an hour past our time, but detours, you know. Can't do much about that. But we're getting ever so closer to, you know, getting that cash so we can trade. Well, I almost said it, trade in. We're not trading in this truck. Our new driver will get this truck, and we will be buying a brand new one. What brand? As you know, we don't know until we pull into town. And this can't be a brand that we've been or have used in the series so far. So unless we have a good night overnight and into to tomorrow, possibility that we buy our truck next episode. And if I remember, summer mod, I better write that down now that my hands are free from the steering wheel. Summer mod. Alright, got myself a note on a scratch piece of paper, which is all over my desk, so it'll probably get lost in everything. Just like all my other notes do. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. But until then, have a good one.